Holy smokes, that's not a joke. Everyone was shocked when Tom Lee said, "We're not too late and we're about to hit all-time highs." Also, the chances just hit 90%. Yes, 90%. Goldman Sachs told us that we are about to get 3 of those things that we all want. The market just got $1 trillion bigger. Holy smokes, that's not a joke. Hi there, pretty people. Hi, people who make money. The CFTC also sent something. I know you all couldn't wait to hear the CFTC news. I only ask that you smile at me so that I can spread good vibes. Thanks for the likes. They've been very helpful. You can see that you've gone from red to green. That means it must be because you like it. That's the only thing that makes sense. So please go ahead. Of course, wink, wink. There's not a clear link between the two. At the start of the day, XRP was worth $3.07, which is 4.4% more than it was. At the moment, Bitcoin is worth $15,000, but it hasn't been able to go above $16,000. If you've been watching the other videos, we've talked about that level that needs to be crossed for progress to keep going. But things are moving. For example, Ethereum is up 6%, which is almost back to where it was before the latest drop. Today, we're seeing other goods worth 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10%. The one that smells the worst is up 10% over $1 once more. Today, there are some people who move and shake things. It's all nice and brown in the bubbles. Green, I'm sorry, they can't see colors, my kids. That's why they can't tell the difference between green and brown. They are having a hard time. It's from my wife. Both of her brothers can't see colors. That's why they have trouble with colors. Because of this, they say things like, wait a minute, what color is this? Whenever we play a game or do anything else, they intend to cheat. That's their reason, though. We'll wait and see where the market might go next. Once more, a great comeback today. We are once more at the very bottom of the stochastic RSI. Now, there's a good chance that we'll go on a nice move to the top, but who knows how high. We might also go down, right? Because I don't know what Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America, will say. I will never tell you to buy, sell, or stay. The Fed hasn't said what they'll do. I'm not sure if we'll have any international issues. So, of course, not tips on money. Make sure you know everything you need to know before you spend. Very, very, very important. The chances of a big drop in September have now gone up to 90%. This is based on a number of things. This has been talked about before. The numbers from the job reports, the GDP, the taxes, and what the Fed said at the last meeting all changed the odds, but the job reports changed them the most. There is now a situation where Goldman Sachs says they expect the FOMC to make 3 straight 25 basis point cuts in September, starting in September. That's what everyone wants to hear. It's time for the market. Trump is ready for the Fed to start lowering rates, which is a good thing, and it looks like that's getting closer and closer to happening. We lost about $1 trillion in value on Friday, but that was only because fewer people were selling. They didn't lose money. Things got better today, and the market cap went up by $1 trillion. This was due to big tech companies making money and people getting excited about AI, which drove stock prices back up. There is also a lot of green. It was crazy on Friday. We stepped back over the weekend, and XRP has now jumped off the support level and the trend line twice in a row. It is now coming back with Ethereum leading the way. It will be very interesting to see how things go over the next few days. In the comments, please tell me what you think. Are you sure we'll see bits and pieces, do we? Hold on, I need to press the button. Wow, does the roller coaster keep going, or is there a nice move to the top right now? In the comments, please tell me what you think. Are you getting ready? Are you taking on more debt? What do you have to do now? Also, while we're on the subject of leverage, I'd like to bring up our partner BTCC again. You can go long or short if you're interested. You might be able to make the most money by using leverage. If you sign up through my link, you'll get a 10% bonus on your first payment of more than 500 USDT. Depending on how much you trade, you could also get an extra bonus of up to $10,000. Please, please, please trade in a smart way. It's helped me make a lot of money, but it's also cost me a lot of money. So traders, please be smart and know the risks and benefits, right? You can try the test first to see if you like it and if it's right for you, and it's not for everyone, all right? Also, even though BTCC has been around for 14 years, we've seen platforms go out of business, close positions, and do other shady things. Make sure you read the terms of service, know the benefits and risks, and check to see if it's offered in your country. I will get paid extra if you use my link and trade real money, and thanks for that. Now it's time for the normal show. I meant to say that a lot of the time, but I didn't in the video. I have no idea why. Here's news from Eleanor. The CFTC is starting a project to look into trading spot crypto asset contracts on CFTC-regulated markets and wants to hear from people. The acting chair of the agency, Caroline Pham, announced last week that the project is part of a larger crypto sprint, and that's cool. DCMs could be used to trade crypto spot asset contracts. Very interesting. We'll keep an eye on this and see what people think about it in the future. Very interesting. Let's go now. I will stand on the other side. I may have shrunk. I had no idea that. And let's see what CNBC's Tom Lee said. He talks a little more about Bitmine near the end of the chat, so we're not going to listen to the whole thing. I don't really, because I've already talked a lot about Bitminer. We've talked a lot about it the last few days. I only want to take the first part of what he says, which is about how the market is right now. Let's hear what he had to say. I want to make sure that we won't have any technology problems. I think we're good now. I believe we're okay. Tom Lee is the head of research at Fundstrat and the chief investment officer of Fundstrat Capital. He is here to talk about markets and other things. Not only that, but he's also the head of Bitmine. Since we work for CNBC, we have some new information that you can use to support either a bearish or a positive case. Though I think it's still mostly positive, it looks like the economy may be slowing down a bit. The market's definitely pulled back last week. In fact, you've been a strong bull since, Liberation Day. But things went wrong last week, and August isn't always a good month. Do you think this is a little bit choppy? Are you still optimistic? Well, last week was definitely a correction because the market went up and down 5 days in a row. A negative engulfing is what they call it.